Hi everyone, so this video is going to be about beauty tips on a budget, and they're kind of mostly tips that come from just common sense. I'm not going to be revealing anything too life-changing or anything like that, but they're just a few kind of tips and tricks that I found that help you save money when it comes to beauty and makeup and all that kind of thing. I've got them written down here, so if I'm kind of peeking down, that's what I'm looking at. But the first thing is research your items. And this is a really important thing because there's so many great reviews of products out there on YouTube, on blogs, on websites like Makeup Alley, even on the Boots own website. There's so many great reviews that you can kind of read reviews and you can see if there's someone who's got similar skin type to you or similar kind of taste in makeup to you, and you'll see what they like. And I find it really helpful because I find it helps you kind of determine a little bit better whether or not the product will work for you, and you're less likely to buy something that's just completely wrong for your skin tone or your skin type and all that kind of thing. And you will be able to get more use out of it because it'll be a product that will be better suited for you. The next one is to shop around, and this really is common sense, but don't just buy something when you just see it in a store. Really look around, because sometimes Boots and Superdrug tend to price match their things. So if, for example, one week Boots are doing the Dove Summer Glow for £2.50, Superdrug will do it for that price as well, because they're always competing with each other. But sometimes one of them will lower the price a little bit to kind of get the upper hand, and that's where you benefit because you get to pay less for a product than you would in a different store. And sometimes supermarkets like Tesco's, for example, on products like that will lower their prices to ridiculous amounts, like £1.50 or something, and then you're saving a good £6 or so. So really look around and keep your eyes peeled and kind of check online before you're going to go and buy something. Just check on the Boots website or on the Superdrug website, and then you'll be able to kind of determine whether or not they've kind of matched their prices or anything like that, and then you'll kind of be more prepared. The next thing is 3 for 2 or vouchers. Use them. This is a really cool one, because a lot of times, especially in stores like Boots, like Superdrug, places like that, higher end department stores don't tend to do that, but I'll touch that in a minute. But they tend to have 3 for 2, which means, you know, you buy 2, you get the third one free. So if there's something that you've been wanting to buy for a long time, hold off and then go and buy it when 3 for 2's on. I did that with the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation because I really wanted it, but I couldn't really justify spending another £10 or so on foundation when I've got about 16 just sat in my makeup drawer not doing anything. So I waited till they were on 3 for 2, and then I purchased a few things that I wanted all in one go, and it's kind of saving you money. And the other thing is vouchers. For example, like these number 7 vouchers that you can get. This is what they look like, and you just get £5 off any number 7 kind of skincare, makeup, body care, all that kind of thing. So for example, the number 7 Beautiful Skin Hot Cloth Cleanser normally costs around £10, and you've gotten £5 off, so you just pay £5 for 200ml of product, which is incredible. It's kind of a really great deal. So make sure you keep these, and what I tend to do with these types of vouchers is either keep them in my purse, or I'll keep them on we've got like a pin board in the kitchen, and I just keep vouchers and things like that on the pin board, so before I go out I can kind of look and see is there anything that I might need, and then I can take it with me. And sometimes I keep them in my purse as well. Then the next thing is places like the pound shop and Savers. This is a kind of very unglamorous topic, but places like that have really great buys sometimes, really amazing buys in fact. Things like, for example, the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure and Nail Polishes, which somebody in a comment asked me before where I bought from, and I always get these from the pound shop because not all Boots have them, and the Boots that do have them are around £7. And my local pound shop and a few different pound shops that I've been to tend to have these every now and then, and they're £1, and they're amazing quality nail polishes. So really make sure that you check them for things like that. And this is a great one too. This is the Clearasil Ultra Overnight Serum. And I just bought this on a whim, thinking, oh, you know, it's £1, whatever, as you do in pound shops, and then you leave with like 20 quid's worth of bits and bobs. But this is a serum, and it's really lovely. It really refines the texture of your skin, and I might do a review on it actually. I've used a whole one of these up before, and it's a really nice product, so you definitely need to check in places like the pound shop and like Savers, for example, because I know for a fact that in Boots the Neutrogena 2-in-1 wash and mask, which I love, is about £4, and in Savers it's about £2. So you're saving a little bit of money, and it seems like nothing, but it does kind of make a difference in the long run. So make sure you check out stores like that. Don't be a snob, go into those shops and you will be really pleasantly surprised sometimes. Then number 5 is using natural things that you probably have at home in place of certain products. So for example, sugar is a really great exfoliator. Instead of spending money on buying an expensive body scrub or face scrub, just mix a little bit of sugar with your normal shower gel or your normal face wash, and then you've got an exfoliator. And another one is use witch hazel as toner. If you've got oily skin, this is really great to just use witch hazel as toner. I've done this for quite a while and it really does work. I am not using it at the moment just because I've got millions of toners lying around, but I have used it before and it is really great. So little kind of tweaks like that are really great if you want to just save money and use things, especially the sugar thing is incredible. Then number 6, we have know what to splurge on. This is really important because I think things like foundation, for example, are much more important than, say, nail polishes and lipstick. So know what you need to spend that extra money on. So for example, if you have got the type of hair that's quite manageable, you don't need to do anything special to it, then shopping in places like, you know, the pound shop and that kind of stuff. I'm saying the pound shop, and I've just realised I've got a lot of viewers in the US. The pound shop is a shop where everything's a pound, like in the US everything would be $1. But shop for shampoos and conditioners, you know, just drugstore ones like Pantene and herbal essences and things like that. They may not be the best quality, but if you've got hair that can just take that and that it works, then that's great. That's kind of what I've been using on my hair lately, just because I had so many shampoos and conditioners lying around my house. It was just ridiculous. I had about 6 shampoos and about 7 bottles of conditioner that were just unopened, and I thought, right, that's it, I'm not buying any more until I've used up the ones that I've got. So you can kind of measure up what your needs are and then spend a bit more on that and save on other things, like for example lipsticks. You can get really great drugstore lipsticks and you don't need to spend that extra money. Save that money and spend it on things like foundation, for example, because that's something that's a little bit more important and a little bit harder to get right. Then we have double duty products, which is really important if you're trying to save money, and it's a really great tip as well in general, and that's buy products that can do more than one thing. So for example, if you've got really great skin, a tinted moisturiser is a great product because it gives you a little bit of coverage and it's a moisturiser, and they tend to have an SPF in them as well, so you've ticked 3 boxes with one product. Similar case is something like the Body Shop lip and cheek stain, because you can use this on your cheeks, you can use this on your lips, and you've just bought one product but it's got multi-usages, so you're saving money. And with skincare as well, something like the Blemish Buster 2-in-1 scrub and mask is great because it's a scrub and it's a face mask. So if you use it as a scrub, just, you know, very quickly gets rid of all the dead skin cells. If you leave it on a little bit longer, it's a clay mask, so it works brilliantly. And same goes for the Neutrogena Visibly Clear. It's a wash and a mask, so you're using one product but it's got 2 usages. Genius. Then we have skincare. I just wanted to mention this because I think that skincare is one of the things that is more important for you to spend a little bit more on, because I think if your skin looks nice, everything else is going to look better. Your makeup's going to look better, you're going to feel better, you're going to need less makeup, which means you're going to use less makeup. So really try and make sure that you take really good care of your skin and get your skin in the best possible condition. And it doesn't have to be expensive products. Like I said, the number 7 hot cloth cleanser or the Neutrogena Visibly Clear are great products for, you know, really reasonable prices. So it's not excusable to not take care of your skin, because there are cheaper products to do it and you will be saving money in the long run because your skin will be looking that much better. Then we have ask for samples and grab magazine samples. This is a really important thing. If you're going to buy a foundation, ask for a sample. Go to the counter and explain, you know, your skin type, explain what you're looking for in a foundation and ask for a sample, and then go home and try it and decide. Because I have bought so many foundations without doing that because I've been a bit embarrassed to ask for a sample. Don't be, because that's what they're there for and you're just wasting money otherwise. And another thing that's really great is magazine samples. Magazines give great samples and great freebies. So for example, this is a sample of the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Primer, which came with a magazine I got a while ago. And I don't like this primer, but I bought it without trying it, and it's now kind of just sitting there and going to waste. So make sure that you pick up as many of these little magazine samples as you can, because they do come in handy. And then, like for magazine freebies, this I got in last month's Red magazine, and it's the Gemma Kid Glamour Volume Mascara. Gemma Kid is a really expensive brand. You can buy it in places like Space NK, and it's a really quite high-end brand. But for £3.90 or however much the magazine cost, I got a full-size one of these. So this is a really, really great way to try products, because you're paying next to nothing and you're getting to try a really fab product. And in this month's Marie Claire magazine as well, they're giving away Avon Super Shock mascaras, and no, this is the Avon Super Extend Extreme Mascara. They've got the Super Shock one and a curling one, which I can't remember the name of. But again, £3 and you get a mascara that's worth £10. So I think that's a really, really great way to try new products, and always keep your eye out. Some are better than others. For example, Marie Claire gives great things away, and Red magazine gives great things away. Glamour sometimes does, sometimes they're a bit disappointing, and Cosmopolitan, I don't like what they give away normally. Then, last but not least, we have check out the bargain bins. You know how in Superdrug and in supermarkets sometimes, and in Boots, they'll have the little kind of stand that's got products that maybe have, broken, or the lid's lost and things like that. Don't be scared to have a look at those, because sometimes you can find really, really great products. I found a La Roche-Posay sunscreen that had got the back sticker had kind of peeled off it, so it had no back sticker. But the front said that, it was still up to date and everything, and it was £1. I paid £1 for it, and it's worth about £18, so that's amazing. And things like these, which are the Sally Hansen, this is the Instagrip Fast Dry Base Coat and the Mega Shine Extended Wear Top Coat. These are really great base and top coats, and I got these in bargain bins for about £1.50 when they retail at around £8 if you buy them normally. So don't be scared to look in those kinds of bins. I know sometimes it looks a little bit yucky and you kind of think, oh no, it's really dirty and there's bits of makeup everywhere, but try and just have a look, because sometimes you can find really great items. So that's that for this video. I hope you found these tips helpful, and I was thinking I might do a video about my best kind of budget friendly products. So if you want to see a video like that, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I will do that. I'll try and kind of get that done, and I think that'll be really helpful, because there's some great budget buys out there. But if any of you have got any tips that you think are kind of beauty budget tips and that'll save us money, because let's face it, we all like to save a little bit of money, and we all should be saving money as well, then let me know definitely, and pop it in the comments below, and I'm sure everyone else will enjoy reading it too. And yeah, that's it. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.